This is in Alloway in South Ayrshire. This is the old moat of Alloway, or Alloway Moot Hill. It had later use as a Norman motte. It's unusual in that the records of the Magistrates of Ayr record the use of this court hill, Justice Hill. It was mainly used for petty crimes, it seems. So the court would meet here in the open on the top of the hill. Moot Hills had their origins in feudal times, when Malcolm Canmore began to introduce the Norman system of feudalism into Scotland, made it necessary that every barony needed to have a moot hill. Sometimes they also had a second hill, which are Gallows Hills, to carry out the sentence if it was a capital crime. The hill stands beside the River Doon. On this side there seems at one point to have been a ditch, circular ditch, running round the base. There is some silting and some depressions that are suggestive of that. The hill has a very pronounced raised ridge running around most of the sides. So it's a hollow, a depression internally. On the side closest to river, erosion has caused that section of the bank to collapse into it. Although now overgrown with trees, this would one time be in a very prominent position. That was important for the medieval courts. They were often held outdoors because there was no other building, or any building large enough to hold all the officials and so on. And also if they were used as hills for gallows, then the unpleasant fact that the body could be seen hanging from a distance is supposed to put off evildoers. So very steep sides, not just on where the river is, but on the artificial mound itself. Although later recorded to be used by the Magistrates of Ayr, this was probably used originally by the local baron, the local laird. He would not necessarily attend the courts, but he had the right of what's called pit and gallows until about 1747. So usually it would be the Baron Bailey and other members of the court, such as the Dempster, who would be in attendance.